Yo, 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 Chicago Bulls fans, y'all know we that schedule released a few days ago. We feel like we had to dive in a little bit deeper. We got to talk about this Rivalries week matchup with the Chicago Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets. Let y'all know why it was the wrong damn choice. Or C-Dub might say it's the right choice. We'll let y'all know after the music.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby. And my dog. C-Dub, how you doing, boy?
What up, dog? Rivalries week. What's going on?
For real. So rivalry weeks, man, we got a slew of teams that's gonna be facing off, like Boston Celtics versus Miami. Then you got at the battle in LA, you got things like Dallas Mavericks versus the Phoenix Suns. And then of course we gotta talk about the Bulls versus the Hornets. C-Dub, go ahead and kick it off. Is the Charlotte Hornets versus the Chicago Bulls a good matchup for rivalries week?
Let's start off from the top. What is NBA Rivalries Week? NBA defines it as budding rivalries in the NBA that just sparked up recently, and a couple old school rivalries that's from back in the day. Okay, let's look at the matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets all time. 76-45 Chicago Bulls. So obviously it's no fucking rivalry there because we just said we dominate them all time. Now let's go back to last season. Maybe it's a difference, or maybe, it's a split. They won one, we won one. I think it's at home and home. I think we won at home, they won at home, or something like that. None of the games was close. With that being said, I think it's the stupidest idea you can ever have this team to be the rival of the Chicago Bulls with so many other choices out there. Maybe they looked at Detroit as being one of our all-time rivals. That's just a fact that they suck. But I think they'll be very talented this year, but maybe it won't be that interesting of a rivalry game. Then you got Indiana, you got New York Knicks. You got the Milwaukee Bucks. You got the Atlanta Hawks. But y'all chose the Charlotte Hornets. Let's just be clear. It's just for Lonzo Ball and LaMelo Ball. All it is just going and anointing these kids as some of the future of the NBA. And they want to put them on a pedestal and sell that sibling rivalry, of course. Myself, I don't think that it's not worth it, but I'll take the nationally televised game and the extra exposure for the team. But it's really not a rivalry if you want to ask me.
Man, I'm on the same damn page. I would rather see the Bulls play the Detroit Pistons. Simply because if it's rivalry week, you ingrain that in both teams' head and they know they got to come out and play. But that'll be on the lower level. If we're talking about what I really want to see, I want to see Trae Young versus the Chicago Bulls. Remember later in the season when we thought we had the game wrapped up against the Atlanta Hawks, and then Trae Young came out, did the ice trader gang, and he ice traded gang with the gang on gang. Had Danilo Gallinari hitting buckets. Nigga, they was in there talking crazy. Now they got DeJounte Murray. They let go of Gallinari. And you know Trae Young gonna put on a damn show. Come on, bruh. It's gonna be a better show than Lonzo Ball versus LaMelo Ball. And I like LaMelo, but come on, bruh. He ain't really got nothing else to work with, in my opinion. What, Scary Terry? Bridges ain't that no more because he's a bozo. You know what I'm saying? And then, come on, bruh. I feel like the Atlanta Hawks would have been a better matchup, especially since the game on TNT. That game would have been live, baby, nationally televised, turned up. And even if we want to drop the level and say, I bet the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks they better than the Hornets. They got Jalen Brunson now, Julius Randle, who only can go left, RJ Barrett. Then the rivalry will probably be, you got, Tom Thibodeau over there. But nonetheless, it should have been the Chicago Bulls versus the Atlanta Hawks. C-Dub, what do you say to that?
I'll say I agree with that. That's a better rivalry per se than the damn Charlotte Hornets. I remember that when they had Grandmama, it really wasn't a rivalry. I mean, when they had Muggsy Bogues and Glenn Rice, they couldn't do shit with us then. They can't really do nothing with us now. Now, I agree with you. I love me some LaMelo Ball. Even that one-on-one matchup with Lonzo, but nah, it's you know, some kids might like it. It might be some people because they beloved players. You know, they from California. You know, they get a lot of pub over there. But in the Chi where we work hard, we don't, you know, we ain't into that Hollywood shit. So you should have brought the Detroit Pistons or the Indiana Pacers or the Milwaukee Bucks, and then we would have had something to talk about.
Well, I know the Indiana Pacers, they're going to be horrible. So, no, that would have been horrible. If I had to pick between Detroit and Milwaukee, I would have definitely picked Milwaukee simply because they do have a history. D. Rose was busting Giannis' ass when he was this skinny on bro. He was this skinny. We was busting his ass. And then as of recently, Giannis been busting our ass. And then they just got our ass up out of there in 5 in the playoffs. So, I think that would have been the better matchup. You know what I'm saying? Not Indiana out the question though. Indiana, they gonna suck, bro. Terrible.
Yeah, I think the Milwaukee Bucks it gotta be because let's just think that what it needs to be to take rivalries. What is a rivalry in the NBA? You have to see each other. The games in the NBA season has to be competitive. Even though Milwaukee came on top of most of the games in the regular season, we could say that the games have been competitive into the end of the games. And then we get to the playoffs. You have to play them in the playoffs. And we had a couple games that was competitive in the playoffs. We actually won. We got one of those games. So and then we got stars. What about the stars? What about the drama, the incursions that happen within the games? All you have to do is look into that guy that hurt Alex Caruso.
Bro, I was going there.
All you got to do is look at Bobby Portis and Zach LaVine get into it in the playoffs as well. There's a little bad blood there. Milwaukee Bucks would have been the perfect rival. But I guess they see it like they can't mess with Milwaukee.
But it would have been star-studded, bro.
Star-studded.
Big names on both sides, man, on both teams. And definitely motherfuckers been, we done played y'all a couple times already this year.
Yeah.
Let's see what we do now. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So it would have been good.
Yeah, and I think the tide gonna turn this year. I think it's gonna be a little more competitive this year. If you seen Patrick Williams, and I know it's open run, it's private run basketball. Oh man, he looked confident with that jump shot, my guy. I seen the man go up and down the floor 8 straight times, knocking down jumpers. 101 with a nice handle. Now it's open run, take it for what you know, but that was aggressive. Well, that looked different.
I just need to see it on wax. That's all I gotta say. It look good though. I need to see it on wax though, and I definitely think that my young pup that's right here ready to go loose. Dalen Terry gonna have something to say too. You know what I'm saying? That's my little Energizer bunny. He gonna translate into the heart of the team.
But let's think about this, nephew. What player in the NBA does the United Center and Bulls Nation hate the most? Not named LeBron James.
Who?
Grayson Allen. It's Grayson Allen. And who does he play for? The Milwaukee Bucks. It's the obvious choice.
On the real, bring him to the crib, man.
Bring him to the crib. But I think they fear for his life. This is the Chi.
This is the Chi, like Buddy can't sneak out the back. What is you talking about? But man, so we got a bunch of matchups going from Tuesday, January 24th, all the way to Saturday, January 28th. Since it's Rivals Week, what game or games would you be most interested to see that are not the Chicago Bulls?
First off, it'll be that LA game, the king of LA Clippers versus the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm going to take the Clippers to go ahead and cut the neck off the king in this rivalry week game because obvious they got the best team. The team is so stacked, I'm picking them to go to the Western Conference Finals. They will blow the Lakers out in that rivalry week game. And my second game It's the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Golden State Warriors, which is a real rivalry in this NBA. I think maybe the most intense rivalry because both teams are good, both teams play defense, and both teams can score that basketball. But I'm gonna take the Golden State Warriors to come out on top of that because they got all the experience and they know how to win in tough situations. They've been through it all. Ain't nothing gonna be new to them. So the Memphis Grizzlies, they trying to go through the motions. They trying to go through the process. They gotta catch up to Golden State before they can eat at the dinner table with the defending NBA champions, baby.
Absolutely. That shit gonna be rocking. Those are two great picks, but I definitely want to see that Dallas Mavericks versus Phoenix Suns. Remember Devin Booker's ass was on the floor? It's the Luka special. And then Luka came out there game 7. Splash. Let me fuck with my hair. Next play. Splash. And y'all got y'all ass embarrassed in the game 7. So how do you rise to that? How do you show up to that? Man, that's gonna be a great game, man. And then I want to see. I ain't gonna pick what you pick, so I'm gonna go Memphis Grizz versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Two young teams that are feisty, but the Minnesota Timberwolves was some fucking idiots because y'all got rid of y'all play-in champ MVP. Patrick Beverly. Stop playing. Y'all bogus for that. Y'all let my mans go. Mr. Chicago, well, not Mr. Chicago, but one of Chicago's finest. You feel me? Y'all let them go. But that's two young teams that's definitely gonna be rocking. They got Anthony Edwards. That man is a character, and I like his game. Then y'all got Cat. Then you got Ja. Then you got all them boys on the Grizzlies. That shit gonna be live and rocking. So those would be the two that I want to see, including the two that you mentioned. I'm gonna be watching it all, baby. We here.
Oh, bro, I love that first pick, that Luka versus the Phoenix Suns, because Luka did that to them. They could never forget that.
Snatch they heart.
You can never forget what that guy did to you. He completely took that soul, boy. And then we get to this other game that you picked. Like, bro, Minnesota, what the were you thinking, my guy?
Oh, you talking about when they traded for Rudy, huh?
Man, I think this gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. You lost all your fight. You lost all your will to fight, bro. Patrick Williams was all you guys' heart. He made you guys tough. I you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to take your manhood, but Patrick Williams made the Minnesota Timberwolves tough. What I say? Patrick Williams? Patrick Beverly made y'all team tough. But so you gonna see in this game, they gonna wipe them out.
On a real. So it's already going down, man. Final thoughts, boy.
Final thoughts is, man, hey, man. Milwaukee Bucks would have been a way better rivalry. I guess they don't see us as that equal, but hey, we just gotta show them. You know, I'm with that. Show and prove. Let's get it.
Yeah, the only thing I give him is when Zach LaVine dropped that quick comeback on the ass when Kobe White was the number 2 and not coming off the bench with Jim Boylan as coach. And Zach LaVine was like, we ain't having it. But nonetheless, the Atlanta Hawks would have been better, or the Milwaukee Bucks for sure. Definitely because of the history, the star power. It just would have been better. But it is what it is. We're going to go with the punches. We're going to watch all the other games for the week. And y'all make sure y'all enjoy the week. And all our new people, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And thank y'all so much for rocking with the game. I'll continue to support us. And everybody that's watching, let us know who y'all, do y'all like this? Do y'all like this? Do y'all like the Chicago Bulls versus the Charlotte Hornets? Or do y'all think it's a damn joke? Let me know. Let us know. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Shout out Ivan Rodriguez.
Cognac. Gang.